When I think of a tractor, I think of a man and his work. And the tractor is the main tool that a farmer uses on his day-to-day work. If it wasn't for this beautiful, God-given equipment, farmers would not be able to do what they do. They wouldn't be able to cultivate the ground as fast. Yes, they could, but it would take time. And time and energy. But the tractor, it makes people's lives easier. And friends, I'm here to tell you, if you don't have a tractor, invest. Because this tractor, not just this tractor, any tractor, is a beautiful, beautiful piece of an object.
You know, they say John Deere tractors are the best tractors that money can buy, but are they really the best? My friends, let me ask you a question today. What is the best? What do you believe is the best that you can buy? For one person, it might be an International Harvester. For others, it might be a John Deere. For some, it might be a green John Deere. For some, it might be a red International Harvester. What is quality? What is understanding and knowledge? This is a question we must pose to ourselves. Because if we don't, what are we then a tractor? Yeah, we might be good. And yeah, we might know what we're doing, but we're just a piece of machinery. My friends, we are more than a piece of machinery. We are human beings. And I look out into this big world of ours and I think, what if this is all just a machine? What if we are all just machines?
It's beautiful, isn't it? The wondrous piece of machinery that man has ever built. It can make you or break you. It can make you hold on to what's important. And that's your work, and that's your pride. Well, it's time for me to say goodbye.
It was a bright sunny day in August. This car was sitting in a lot somewhere. And I thought to myself, man, this is for me. This one here, this says Jeremiah. And I thought, you know, I thought about first cars and I thought about things that children do with first cars. You know, I read a statistic the other day that said over 2 million children, over 2 million teens each year get their first car. Now that's surprising to me, and I wonder, where does your value come from? Does your value come from the first car that you get? Or does it come from the beautiful scenery that you have behind you? You know, I look into this world today and I see trouble, and I see pain, and I see heartache. And I wonder, is it because of the first car? Is it because of the material possessions that we own? That we trash ourselves? Because if you look inside this car, my friends, you will see trash and things in this car that should not be in there. But I put them in there. Does that make it right? No. Does that make it good? No, my friends, it does not. But that's the life I chose to lead. You decide if it's best.
1997 Chevy Lumina. That's what this car is. This car is more than a car. Because this car gets me where I want to go. It is a tool that I use to go from place to place. I don't have money to take a plane somewhere. I don't have money to go on a yacht. So I use this car. This car is a sacred monumental to me. Now I know that it's just a car. I know that a lot of people put a lot of time in their cars. And even though I do that, I still take time for the things that are not about this car. Things like family. Things like church. Things that matter. I take time for them. And you should too. But the question is, will you follow the ways of the car makers, or will you follow your own destiny?
You know, the average home buyer spends over $1 million a year on their home. You know, that statistic bothers me. I wonder, does owning a home define who you are? Is that the person that you go and say, this is who I am. This is the house that Jeremiah built. But is that who I am? You know, I look out at the sunset and I think to myself, what more is there in life? Because when I bought this house, yeah, I was happy right when I bought it because, you know, my kids could have a good education. And they could go to a good school district. And they could be happy. But that did not keep me happy for long, my friends. Quick found out that there was more to life than owning a home, having a nice car, having a hot smoking wife. There's more to life than that. There's family. And there's friends. And there's people in your life who show you the way to righteousness. To me, that is what finding true happiness means. But my question to you is, what makes you happy? Do you believe that happiness comes from material possessions like this? Or is happiness something more? And whatever that more is, let you find it in the things that you hold dear. Thank you. Sometimes I wonder
If the material possessions that we hold on to and treasure truly do make us happy. Sometimes I also wonder that the way we treat people, will that somehow affect us when we go to the next life? Will that somehow be a judgment or a criteria or a standard that we have to live up to, the way we treated others? Things like a car or a nice house, or a bench, or a tractor, those things, they'll be melted up by the sun. And we will have nothing to hold on to but ourselves. We will have nothing to go off of but who we were in this glorious life as we know it. I don't know what lies to come. I don't know where we will be 20 years from now, 30 years from now, 50 years from now. But if I don't treat people right, then I will almost be sure that I will not be satisfied and content in the next life. Friends, make the decision now. What's it gonna be? Life as we know it, or life as we don't know it? Strangest thing happened to me the other day, Larry.
What's that?
I was working on this house down in Southampton.
Yes.
That little square down there, house to the left, brick house.
Right.
Crushed out window.
Mm-hmm.
I was fixing that window. And the funniest thing happened. While I was fixing the window, a bird came flying at me through the window and broke it.
That's crazy.
Isn't that amazing?
It is.
What about you?
Well, I believe that things like that don't just happen for a reason. They don't just happen because... No, listen to me. Listen to me here. Because I know you don't believe in this stuff, but just stay with me here, because I think I have something for you. Now that bird, when that came through your window, did you want that to happen?
No.
Why do you think that happened?
Don't ask me. You're the one who's the philosophical.
And did you put a window back in?
Yeah, I had to.
Okay. Now, from the moment that window broke until the moment you put another window in, did anything happen to you?
No, just got more sweaty. Had to work harder. Took me about an extra 45 minutes. That's that dumb, stupid bird.
What if, my friend, what if you got done? Let's say this bird did not fly through your window. And you got done 45 minutes earlier. There's a crash on the road that you would have taken home. And it happened, buddy, 45 minutes before you ended. What time did you end?
3:45.
3:45. 3 o'clock. There's a crash.
Wow.
Now, what if you would have been on the road? What if you would have crashed? What would have happened?
I'd be dead.
You'd be dead, man. I can't live with
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Thank the Lord
Amen.
for that sparrow.
I know.
The sparrow was the key that saved my life. Thank you.
You're welcome, brother. It's alright, man. It's alright. We're gonna get through this. Let me ask you, my friends. Do you believe that things happen for no reason? I disagree. Everything happens for a reason. And that reason is why you are here today. Believe. Hey.
Hey.
How you doing?
Good.
Good. I'm glad you came here today. There's something I'd like to talk to you about.
Okay.
Your Aunt Ethel.
Yeah.
She's a good lady.
She is a good lady. She's a good cook. She's a strong blueberry pie.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
How old is she this year?
I believe, no, don't quote me on it, but I believe she'll be 83.
83.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
83.
When was the last time you saw your Aunt Ethel?
No, about probably 3, maybe 4 summers ago.
4 summers ago.
It was at a family picnic.
Okay, so let's say 4 years ago.
Okay.
Have you heard from her since?
Well, I sent Christmas cards to me.
Okay.
Two times, yeah.
Yeah. Interesting. Now,
How'd you know about my Aunt Ethel?
well,
What's going on here?
let me tell you something. Your Aunt Ethel has won $17 million from the Money Organization in downtown Harrisburg. Have you ever heard of that place? I can't believe she hasn't told you about
It's
this.
some kind of joke.
No.
You're pulling my leg.
No, I am not pulling.
How'd she win?
She,
Was she entering one of them crazy contests sent to the mail?
well, I've heard that she does that often.
No, she does not. I swear on my dead grave that she does not enter them contests. Because
Well.
I've asked her before. And she told me directly, I will never take the chances of the world. She never played the lottery. She never played bingo. She was a devout Christian who would never do such a thing. And here you are, defiling her legacy.
So you're saying, because she's a Christian, she didn't play bingo?
I'm not saying that. I'm saying she didn't play bingo.
She did not play
She did not play bingo.
bingo. Well, you know, many churches around here play bingo.
And she is aware of that.
What has she done to stop that?
She hasn't done anything. She doesn't think that's a devout Christian ladylike thing to do.
Interesting. Does she talk to people who aren't Christians?
Oh, at the grocery store.
Oh.
And sometimes at the post office, because I'm mailman, they're pretty rough.
Has she ever said, now, this Aunt Ethel of yours,
Yeah.
she's a devout Christian.
Yes. Reads the Bible every day.
You know, it says in this Bible of hers that she is supposed to go out and preach the gospel and share the word. Does she believe that?
Yes, she believes it, and she practices it. Every time she goes out to get the mail, she will say hello to her neighbor, who, let me tell you, is not a good person. On the weekends, they snort cocaine.
That's rough.
But she lets herself be placed second and talks to that neighbor because she's a good person.
Wow.
And here you are trying to
Well,
tell
she's
me
a good
that she
person.
won $17 million.
Okay. All right. Then she didn't win $17 million.
Then why'd you tell me it? How good of a person are you if you go around lying?
Well, you told me she didn't win it.
You're right, I did tell you that.
Okay. Well, I'm telling you she did win it, and you're telling me she's not. So I'm not going to sit here and explain myself to you when you don't want to believe it. I mean, if she doesn't want the $17 million, I can keep it for myself.
You keep all the 17 fake $1 million of yours, and you go back to Happy Town and just go on your mosey, happy, extraordinary, wonderfully imaginable life. What's this?
Open it.
Salt. Solar salt. In the
17.
coffee filter.
But you know, this isn't any kind of salt.
Yeah, solar salt.
No, sir. Sir. Please listen to me. Please.
I'm all ears.
This is hand-picked from
Uganda.
Uganda.
You gone to the place where you don't know where you're talking about.
All
son.
right.
I need to call the paramedic.
You don't want $17 million, I'm not going to give it to you.
All right. Don't give me $17 million, because I don't want your $17 million, because your $17 million is a bunch of baloney. Can we all just understand that some people in this life are so whacked out and so out of their mind that they don't understand what they're saying and when they're saying it? Can we all understand that? What? People are crazy out there. But no, some people think they're not. So I'm here to tell you that some of us are not crazy. I think I'll go pet my pet dragon now.
So, how are you doing today, sir?
Fine.
Good. I'm glad. Tell me about your family.
Family's fine.
Good.
Wife, 2 kids.
Yeah?
Fine. Jenny's going into high school this year.
Oh, wow.
And Billy, he's graduating elementary school.
Oh,
they were
man.
growing up real fast.
Yeah, that's...
And the wife, she's happy.
Well, that's good. I'm very, very glad to hear that.
Mm-hmm.
Now, your cousin John.
No?
Huh?
Yeah.
How's he been lately?
Been great.
Good.
He just came back from a 60-mile hike in, where was it at? I forget. Somewhere across in Europe.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, one of them places.
Wow, that's
Climbed
really...
a big mountain.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. You know, have you heard from him since he got back?
He sent me a postcard.
I just sent you a postcard.
That was probably about maybe 6.5 weeks ago.
Yeah. Well, your brother, your cousin. You know, I'm suffering from small
I can tell.
kinds of dementia here,
Well, that's not surprising.
and I've forgotten his name.
John.
Okay, John. Now, I apologize for that.
It's fine.
Okay. John has passed on.
Passed on what? His shoes?
No, he has kicked the bucket.
He's often kicked many buckets. He has a long, short attention span.
You know, he's cut down the tree of life.
He's a tree cutter for his occupation. Not a tree hugger.
Right. I don't know how many other ways to tell you this.
Tell me what.
Your brother John, your cousin John, has died.
Yeah. And so are you. You're dead too, I guess.
I guess we all are dying.
Well, you're the one suffering from dementia. Why should I believe anything you're saying?
Oh, well, that is also true. You know, an old man like me must answer the phone.
Well, with that said, I hope that you enjoy this video and my beautiful, perfectly shaped face on your big computer monitor. Because only when you see my face on a screen that's larger than 2 feet will you truly be satisfied in your life. Hi, and welcome to the Ted Cooking Show. Today, we're gonna learn how to make a beautifully escorted avocado chicken parmesan dish. And you only need 3 simple items: avocado, parmesan, and chicken. Imagine that! Okay, so first, we gotta take the Thomas bun and put... oh, excuse me, I have a cough today. Take Thomas bun and put it in the pan. And then we're gonna add some butter. Dang, froze again. Well, that's technology for you. I'm I'm gonna go get me a glass of something. Never playing ball with young snappers again. Fell by March 2nd, 2010. Why did I put the paper towels in the living room? I shouldn't have never put these in here. Why didn't I bring them in the... I made it. Gosh. I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna enjoy a glass of rotten milk. Now I remember why I put the paper towels in here. I don't know. Well, I need to go get some more.